Oh my goodness. Have you heard the chatter buzzing around like a swarm of bees about the impending winter shortages? It's practically impossible to escape the talk of the town these days. You know how it goes. You open your refrigerator, and your eyes search for that warm, comforting bowl of soup or your all-time favorite snack. But alas, it's like searching for a needle in a haystack. They're nowhere to be found. Or even worse, you brave the cold to head to the store, only to be met with empty shelves. It's as if the universe is playing a cruel joke on you. I mean, sure, it's just food, but it's also so much more, isn't it? Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or stress you out, but being prepared is always a good idea. Who wants to trudge through the winter chill only to return home empty-handed? I'm all about staying ahead of the game. After all, with winter on its way, there's nothing quite like a warm, hearty meal to fend off the cold. So, I've embarked on a little investigative mission to help all of us out. I've compiled a list of essential foods that you might want to stock up on while they're still readily available. And hey, if you're noticing certain items running low or completely out of stock in your area, don't hesitate to share in the comments below. We're all in this together, and sharing is caring, right? Alright, without any further ado, let's dive right into the foods that should be on your shopping list right now. 12. Flour. Let's start with a biggie. Have you been feeling that irresistible urge to bake lately? Maybe it's the thought of a warm loaf of bread in winter, or the mouth-watering aroma of freshly baked cookies filling your home. I totally get it. Been there myself. But here's the scoop. Everyone seems to be jumping on the baking bandwagon, causing a surge in demand for flour. To ensure you're well prepared, consider buying flour in bulk. And if space is an issue, pop it in the freezer to keep it fresh for longer. Just remember, make sure it's sealed tighter than Fort Knox to prevent any sneaky moisture from wreaking havoc. 11. Chickpeas. Alright, all you hummus aficionados, listen up. Those delectable chickpeas that make your hummus sing with flavor are facing a bit of a drama. Many of them originate from places like India, Australia, and Turkey. These legume divers demand just the right conditions to thrive, and with Mother Nature's unpredictable mood swings, from erratic rain patterns to temperature fluctuations, our chickpea pals are having a tough time. So the next time you savor that chickpea salad or homemade hummus, remember to send a silent thank you to these resilient legumes for soldiering on. 10. Shrimp. Seafood enthusiasts, this one's for you. Do you have a soft spot for shrimp cocktails or spicy shrimp stir-fries? Well, our shrimp friends are navigating some turbulent waters. Factors like fluctuating ocean temperatures and storms are wreaking havoc on shrimp production. But don't fret, diversify your seafood game. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. Literally, why not try salmon, tilapia, or even mussels? They can all offer a smorgasbord of flavors and textures to satisfy your seafood cravings. 9. Artichokes. I know what you might be thinking. Artichokes? But trust me, these quirky-looking veggies are more than meets the eye. Bursting with robust flavor and packed with health-boosting nutrients, they're like the unsung heroes of the vegetable world. Most of them come from sunny spots, like the Mediterranean and California. But here's the twist. As tough as they might appear, they're actually quite particular about where they set their roots. Rising temperatures and water issues are giving these leafy delicacies a hard time. So whether you're dipping them in butter, trying them in pasta, or simply enjoying them roasted, remember the journey these globe-like veggies have been on to grace our plates. 8. Salmon. Attention, seafood enthusiasts. Our beloved pinkish fish is encountering some rough seas. Think of those pristine salmon spots in places like Norway and Chile, where the waters are starting to feel more like a hot tub party that salmon didn't RSVP to. Add sea lice to the mix, and it's like our fishy friends can't catch a break. And unfortunately, that's not great news for those of us who adore mouth-watering grilled salmon fillets or delicate sashimi cuts. They might become like rare treasures, and with rarity comes a heftier price tag. So, for those loyal to Team Salmon, it might be time to explore other fishy options or be prepared to shell out a few extra bucks. 7. Peppers. Who doesn't appreciate a burst of color and flavor from these versatile veggies in their meals? From crunchy bell peppers to fiery chili peppers, they truly are a staple in cuisines worldwide. But here's a spicy tidbit. These sun-loving plants aren't too pleased with the extreme heat waves and prolonged droughts. They like it warm, but not desert at noon warm. So, as much as we adore them in stir-fries, salsas, or as zesty additions to our dishes, the climate isn't doing them any favors. 6. Chocolate. Chocolate. The source of solace on a bad day, or the heartwarming sip of rich hot cocoa. But our beloved chocolate is currently facing a crisis. Cocoa, the very essence of all things chocolatey, primarily hails from West African countries like Ivory Coast and Ghana. These countries have been the cocoa production powerhouses, but they're facing a big but. Unpredictable rainfall, rising temperatures, and relentless pests are causing havoc in cocoa farms, which were once bountiful. Every bite of chocolate now tells a story of the unwavering dedication and resilience of cocoa producers. So savor those moments of chocolatey delight as you ponder the journey each piece has taken to reach your taste buds. 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are not just a pretty pop of red in our dishes. They're the unsung heroes behind countless culinary masterpieces worldwide. Whether it's the tangy tomato salsa, the rich marinara sauce, or a fresh slice gracing your burger, these little red gems have been under some weather-related stress lately. Unpredictable temperature swings aren't their cup of tea, or should I say can of diced tomatoes. So how can we prepare for a potential tomato shortage? Canning, preserving, and sun-drying are all excellent options to ensure you have tomatoes year-round. 4. Honey, often referred to as nature's sweetener. Honey is more than just a sweet taste, it's a testament to the tireless work of bees. However, with changing climate conditions, bee populations are facing threats, leading to what many call colony collapse disorder. Regions known for honey production, like parts of the US and Europe, are witnessing a decline in bee populations, which directly affects honey production. This could mean that your morning toast or that soothing cup of tea might miss its usual sweet companion. As we face the prospect of a honey shortage, it's also a call to recognize the broader environmental implications and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. 3. Pork. For those who relish pork chops or can't resist a good pulled pork sandwich, there's news on the horizon. Climate-related challenges are nudging the pork industry, making that bacon breakfast or Sunday roast a tad more precious. But don't worry, we've got options. Marinating, slow cooking, and exploring alternative proteins are all excellent strategies to make your pork supply go further. 2. Millet. Before you dismiss millet as mere bird food, hold on a second. While our feathered friends do enjoy snacking on it, millet is a dietary staple for humans in several regions around the world. What sets millet apart is its resilience. In an era of unpredictable weather patterns, millet's drought-resistant nature is a significant advantage. But even this hardy grain isn't immune to the challenges posed by changing farming practices and evolving dietary trends. So if millet has piqued your culinary interest, or you're simply eager to experiment, seize the opportunity when you come across it at your local store. 1. Asparagus. This tender, earthy-flavored veggie is also on our watch list. Why, you ask? Well, asparagus is pretty sensitive to shifts in temperature. With unpredictable weather patterns, especially in winter, there might be a dip in its availability. But don't fret too much. If you're craving that crisp texture in your meals, you can easily swap asparagus with green beans, broccoli, or even Brussels sprouts. They work perfectly in a range of dishes, from roasted veggies to zesty stir-fries or creamy pasta salads. So that wraps up our list of foods to keep an eye on. It's not just about the shortages. It's also about the stories behind each item, the farmers, the ecosystems, and the challenges they face in these trying times. But before you click away, here's a small reminder. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates. And if you enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts or any other food you think might be affected this winter in the comments below. It's always great to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's navigate these challenges together and stay informed. See you in the next video.